Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer. Disclaimer, it has been a few days since I've played it, so I'm gonna have to probably just take this first episode just to sort of get my bearings back, to understand what we've been doing, because to be completely honest, I've been a bit of a bad boy. I always say it to myself that, well, first of all, I should say I have a really big problem of always restarting games. I always enjoy the starts of games, and then as the games go on, I sort of start to lose interest. That's sort of just how I am as a person. I really can't help it too much. Regardless, so the point of me saying all this is that I did off camera start a Vampire Counts game, and I've been playing that a decent bit, and I bought Overwatch, so I've been playing that a bunch, so I haven't really touched this campaign. Obviously for you guys, or hopefully for you guys, there shouldn't be any distinctive lack in videos. That should all still be covered. That's the plan. That's how I can sort of get away with not playing for a few days at a time. Regardless, we're back now. I felt like I played a bit. I'm running out of videos to upload, so you know, I gotta jump on it. And then that's not to say I'm not displeased with this current save. I'm still enjoying it. It's just I have, you know, that really bad tendency of restarting and trying to do something different. Anyway, let's focus on this save. Let's see what we're doing. We're making a lot of money. I wonder why that is. Do we just not have very many armies? That's, if anything, that's what my guess is. We do have these guys here. From memory, we were marching armies over to take out the vampire counts, because not only is it part of our goal, not only is it part of our final objectives, which we can have a look at here. I don't look at it too often, but we do need to own Eastern and Western Sylvania. So from memory from my Vampire Counts game, Western Sylvania is Swartzman here, that fort, and Castle Tempelhof. Eastern Sylvania is Waldenhof, Eschen, and Castle Drakenhof. So we need to do that. That will destroy the Vampire Counts. So that will be those three objectives done right there. And then the rest of these are all stuff that we have to do to the north, which I will actually go into the strategic map. You can see the province names there. So as you can see, Eastern, Western Sylvania just over there. And then the rest of it is all this stuff up here. So I think it's just once we take that block up there and Eastern Western Sylvania, then that will be a large majority of the objectives done. And that also that we basically have to just beat this shit out of chaos, which will be the last thing we do. So once that is done, it will be the last thing we do, because we'll wipe out these guys, because I do have the option to confederate a lot of the guys up here if I could actually click the right button. See, I mean, they're all very friendly with us. It says in my own book, but screw them. We don't need them anyway. Well, last time I played it, not so much now, but I do remember last time they were happy to join a confederation. See, he's happy to do it, so. So we could confederate them, but again, we don't really have a strong enough position, or I don't feel confident enough in our position to defend all up here against the chaos, because we did already lose the city to them. We did originally own Gorsel, but it looks like it was retaken by Bretonia. I don't think we actually have to hit, or we won't have to hurt them. I think we have to take this back anyway for Wasteland Province, but regardless, that's something that's going to have to wait anyway. We do have that army there. I am just trying to re-find all our armies and heroes. Where is he like temporary dead or something? I'm just trying to find our emperor. Where is he? Maybe defending up here? Yeah, sorry, he's over there. I knew we had someone up there. Okay, so there's that Chaos Army there who we could actually fight. They're pretty beat up. You know, that'll be a decent start to the video. Give us some sort of objective here. We can turn on the march stance for a little bit. Just to there. And then, never mind, we can't change back to just the normal stance.
Step to it. I'll send Schwartz.
Okay, yeah, so I don't think we're actually in range there. So we can't initiate in battle, but there's a chance that if we manage to bring another army up there, we could fight them. But I don't want to risk it just in case the smaller army can't have backup. Are you a witch hunter? No, you're an empire captain. Now, obviously in my other campaign, I've learned a fair few more things, so I should be better at the game. Here we go, witch hunter. So these are the guys that we want because, yeah, as you can see, they're good assassins, so that's exactly what we want against these guys. He's really hard to assassinate, wow. In that case, we'll move him up there. Apparently not. I have a feeling we're like halfway through a turn here. Yeah, I think I must have done a few actions and then left it at that. Because these guys are out of moves as well. Yeah, I think I moved a lot of people and then just left the building for me to do, which is weird. I don't normally leave it halfway through a turn. Regardless, what do we need? What do we have in our capital? That generally gives me an idea. That was Demigryph Knight, so I think... Oh, of course, we wanted the steam tanks. We could get these, which I have a feeling we can get in another province anyway. Everheim, no. Sportsman, no. Yeah, no, okay. Well, we do want the artillery. So, we can... Well, we can upgrade the stables and get the Demigryph Knights, which would be good. Against the vampire counts, what do we want? Cavalry is good, but I think artillery will be better. I haven't really used too much artillery in this campaign, so I think we should definitely use a bit more. As for here, we've got plenty of income. I don't really know what else to build here in these scenarios. Looks like we do have a lot of income buildings as is, and our income is already really fantastic. I just assume that's because our armies aren't really too well kitted, which, I mean, obviously looking at this guy, he's not well kitted at all. Get him some more crossbow. Never mind, we're like out of money. Maybe we'll save that till next turn. Can build a building here. Get... Yes, it looks like we've hit a lot of the income buildings. Which is fine. How about other stuff we can build? I think we'll just save our money for now. What is the vampire strength? Vampire count strength, I should say. They're strength 4. Okay, so they're strong. 5 settlements. Yeah, that's those 5. So they don't have any more than that. They do have pretty sizable armies just here. Is that pretty large army? Although very weak. We can easily beat up that army. That's a lot of infantry. Very weak infantry as well. Zombies are their worst units. And again, the same here. Hellbats and the direwolves will be annoying, but all this infantry here we can demolish, especially if we do get artillery and knights. What do we have? Yeah, good artillery there, lots of range, not so much front line, which we will need, especially against those guys. But I think with this army here, which is a lot of infantry, I think we could actually take out that army there, because I'm not too worried about it. The garrison as well. Zombies, crypticals, fellbats. Even that, still, I think we can take that out.
I will marshal the men.
Okay, I'll end the turn there. He needs to be upgraded. I have no idea who that guy is. I won't lie there. Having a quick look around. Yep, it's this guy. He's pretty useless at the moment anyway. I'll just get Inspiring Presence, I think it's good enough. You definitely need that against the vampire counts, because they do work a lot of they do a lot of fear damage and try and really beat down your leadership. So I think having strong leadership against them is useful. I think we'll be fine. It looks like Bretonia's got a pretty strong hold up there, and I do think we are allied with them. So I think they're all fighting chaos anyway, so we shouldn't have to worry about up there. We'll have to... sorry, excuse me. We'll have to kill all them anyway. But I'm in no rush to do that. I mean, I've jumped into many wars before and just been sort of caught off guard and surrounded and generally beat the crap out of. So I'd much rather just focus on one front and then do that. I want that. The money, I mean, it's good. 3,000 is really useful, but I really dislike corruption, especially around here. It's already at 44%, which is a pretty large amount. Well, you have an upgrade. So this is definitely our ooh, what do we want here? Income's good. So is the reduction, because we will need a lot of that reduction in corruption, because all these places here, it's just going to be a nightmare to get through. Impact Captain here, he does have that. What else can we get here? Experience, Master. Even more reduction in corruption. I know, I'm really spamming it out. It is not necessarily what I should be doing. You're just affecting the winds of magic as a you. I mean, I definitely should try and assassinate them. Just for the sake of just getting XP and all that. These guys here, currently marching. How much attrition in this? Oh, only 2% corruption, so we can set them up just there. As for what are you doing? This is income by negative 20%. We could move these guys out. Well, we do have to wait one more turn anyway for that artillery to finish. We do have our Emperor's army down here. Gas corruption is pretty big around here. You can actually start to see some of the lava to burst out of the ground. Oh my god, look, would you look at that? Look at that detail. They've even got like the little heat haze coming out of the little lava hole there. Props to Creative Assembly. I mean, it's such a small detail. It has no effect on the game whatsoever. If it wasn't there, I obviously wouldn't notice it, but I don't think I'd really care. But that's a nice touch by them. It's the little things in life. Not really. Everything's about living large. Right. Those two armies, they're fine. They couldn't take them out. As for the Emperor's army, not bad. It's not amazing either. And it's not fully kettled out anyway. We definitely want 20 units in each thing. That's what I found. We'll get up to 2 more there. So if we recruit something, that will take 1 turn. More swordsmen? Yeah, more swordsmen, I think. Melee attack. Actually, got the Jesus Christ, who that? That guy is just freaking screaming. It was off-putting. Anyway, I think I want the more defensive guys, but I'm sorry that the guy screaming really just put me off there. We don't want the defensive guys because it will be a slow grind against the vampire counts. Thankfully, because I've played them, I sort of understand how they'll play, and all these guys here, I know they're just going to march at us, and it's going to be a really slow, hard slog. So just be like that. So all there really is to it. Word bad here. We could upgrade it. I think we want to just keep getting more units. How are you? You're only 13. You definitely could be better. We'll camp you next turn. Although we might attack next turn as well. Could that be all their armies? There's their leader, Von Carstein. No, Manfred is their leader. My bad. I guess Dirk is just his asshole cousin. Dirk's kind of a dick name. Kind of sounds a bit like Dick. Sorry to any Dirks out there if you're watching.
It is time.
Sorry, not sorry. You understand. Jesus Christ, this guy is unkillable. I've tried to assassinate him so many times now that he's...
Heretic.
Did that not do anything?
You are judged.
Oh, he's out of moves. Yeah, it looks like we've tried to assassinate that guy so many times that we can't actually kill him. Kind of embarrassing. Regardless, in terms of buildings and stuff, I don't know what else we want, what we were building. Go get cavalry down here. We'll get. It's a lot of our money spent.
What?
We did want to upgrade this guy anyway. Let's get him Just how good are these handgunners? Not that great, actually. They're more expensive and the upkeep is greater. It's just they do slightly more damage and have a bit more, even less ammunition actually. It looks like they've got armor piercing. That's why they're a bit better. We don't need armor piercing, so we'll get 4 archers there. That'll be enough for there. Ironhide here can apparently still build a building. Sure, you can build that. And that's it in the turn. Technology. What were we getting? Completely forgot about technology. Plus 10 armor for Empire infantry, excluding great swords. Yeah, I think that's good. We've got a lot of those. Again, I apologize for the slowness of the episode. I just had to rediscover my battle plan. Apparently I'm at war with the Greenskins. I don't think they'll worry us, but I definitely shouldn't discount them. All those provinces up there as well. I'm not actually too worried. If Chaos takes them, then I actually don't care. Just because I'm like, the end game here is I'm going to take them back, and I'm pretty confident that we're going to win this campaign. It is only on normal difficulty, so I'm not too worried. I'm worried about that army there. Who got killed? Was wounded. That guy. Rudger Holboard. Lost that. Oh, look what he's doing just fine here because of military presence. So that army there, pretty sizable. The garrison at Ironhide here should be pretty good. Yeah, it's strong. That's mentioned. Yeah, I'm feeling confident with that. That'll be fine. We can even dump that army in there, just to make sure. We'll definitely be able to defend that. Do we feel confident taking out these guys? There's a lot of units there.
I'll have your soul.
We do have some artillery, which is good, but do we need any more? How much range units do we have here? We've got 4 crossbowmen and 3 artillery. 4 crossbowmen for how much? 34 units? Or 34 plus let's get a few more archers. Yeah. No, I'm gonna take one more turn anyway. We can get 4. There we go. This guy. He's gonna get him to assassinate people, just level him up and all that. Failed? Wow. This is public order by +6. Yeah, we kinda need that there. Even Karl Franz's empire army over here as well. Yeah, and we can even recruit a few more units for him. Never mind. Okay, we do need a new technology. We don't use any of them. Leadership when under siege and laying siege. Pretty good actually. I think a lot of our battles are sort of fought at that point now. Upkeep, ammunition. Weapon strength for great... Oh, that's for heavy weapons. High wagons. I don't know what we want here. I've said this before. I'm not a big fan of the Empire tech tree. I do like the Vampire one. I haven't played any of the other races, so I can't really show you too much more about that. I want... What's been with you? There we go. That should fill out that army. I'm gonna end the episode there. End the episode there. It's a bit of a shorter one, but I do want to leave a lot of the war and stuff into one episode. So, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the deal. I don't have to explain in every video. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, where we will hope to not wipe out. It's going to be really slow slog against the vampires here because of the amount of corruption. But we should do good damage. So yeah. Next episode we'll try and take them out, so I'll see you guys then.